gotta go fast, and you will definitely be going fast with this one. It's challenging, it's colorful, it's actually pretty fun if you try it out. It's Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. This is the racing game that all others want to beat. For fans of the massive Sonic the Hedgehog series, this is a spin-off that includes characters and features from previous Sonic racing games. The game's main new feature is the CrossWorlds Mechanic, which places racers into another universe in the middle of a race. It is available on every major platform. We are playing with our copy from Steam, and it is a lot when you first boot it up, but that's what I'm here for. I'm Zin, and we're going to be running through what it's about, what you're going to see, and how much I love Shadow.
Please don't be mean to me out there, Mr. Shadow.
Are you here to compete or not? Do your best, nothing less.
Also, by the by, Hatsune Miku is in this, so is Joker from Persona 5 Royale. CrossWorlds is so much more than just Sonic, so it's going to be so exciting to see what the Sega team has for us. For starters, you can play this in single player and multiplayer, both online and local of up to 4 players. Cross-platform is also available, so no one gets left out, so long as they're on major consoles. To kick things off, single player comprises of 3 modes: Grand Prix, Race Park, and Time Trial. Grand Prix mode sees you fighting with everyone for first place across 4 races. The first 3 races are on different maps, and the last race is a combination of all 3 back to back. It is a real test of your mettle and focus as you navigate your way through some of the most imaginative maps we've seen. Drifting alongside stomping dino skeletons, flying through valleys to collect rings, and speeding through rough seas avoiding exploding barrels. No 2 races are the same, or in this case, 3 races. The game would assign you a rival racer for each Prix you take part in, and when you defeat enough of them, there'll be a super racer that'll join you when you've defeated enough rivals. Who is the super racer? I actually have no idea. If you're skilled or lucky enough to stay in first place, you get the chance to choose a travel ring to bring the race into a cross world. There are 24 race courses and 15 cross worlds. Cross worlds are only accessible at certain points in the race, and they promise a real nice change of scenery through air, land, and sea. Also, some of these tracks might be a little familiar to returning players. Next up is the Race Park. It is a party mode that has 6 match types like this team race or even a classic race if you want to keep things simple. Each one will have you going solo or riding along with either friends or AI to battle rivals to unlock cool cars that your rivals are using. Lastly, Time Trial is exactly what it sounds like, where it's just you against a ticking clock to run the fastest laps around all the maps this side of the galaxy. Certain gadgets will be disabled for this mode for very obvious reasons, like how you don't need to turn into a monster truck for timed laps. Let's go through some details you should be looking out for during the race. Before the race starts, you need to hit accelerate and land the arrow in a green sweet spot just as the flag goes down, so you can get a little boost at the start. Drift to fill your speed meter, which will give you a boost depending on how much you filled the meter up to. One major way to get boosts is through performing air tricks. Shift your thumbsticks all around and execute tricks in the air. The more you pull off, the stronger the boost you'll get when you hit the ground. There is so much more in store for you once you hit the track, but before you even get there, let's talk about racers and their vehicles. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has the largest roster of any Sonic Racing game, with over 23 iconic characters, with even more on the way from other franchises like Persona, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob, Minecraft, and Hatsune Miku, with more on the way. These additional characters will drop in waves after the game has been released. And did I mention that the Sega IP characters like Joker from Persona, Kasuga Ichiban from Yakuza, and Hatsune Miku are free? They are free, and there's more free characters to come. This might be a little technical, but hear me out on this. Each character and vehicle has been assigned one of 5 classes: speed, acceleration, boost, handling, and power. Speed, acceleration, and boost are pretty much self-explanatory. Handling refers to how well the vehicle responds to your controls, and power refers to how steady you'll be if someone bumps into you or if you bump into them. If you get bumped into hard enough, you will lose rings, so a higher power helps prevent that. If you're just starting out and want to play it safe, just ensure the character you've picked matches the vehicle's class. However, here's where it gets interesting. Characters and vehicles each have their own set of stats. Character stats are pretty much permanent. However, when it comes to vehicles, individual parts have their own stats as well, changing around the parts to get a build that's suitable for your racing style. Just to name a couple of builds you can put to use, the speed and acceleration combo is a well-balanced option for players that want a reasonable high speed and alright recovery speed when they get hit, using Sage, who is an acceleration character and a purely speed vehicle, to make the match as optimal as possible. The build compensates the weakness of speed machines with acceleration characters. Another matchup is a boost and handling combo. High handling means your vehicle is more responsive to your controls. Combine that with a boost machine and you can hit dash panels while drifting throughout the entire map a lot more efficiently. Of course, you can go for full speed builds like Sonic and his Speedster Lightning car parts, full boost with Hatsune Miku and her Diva Machina board, or full power with Omega's Road Dragoon setup to charge through everybody. Besides shifting around the stats, you can give your vehicles custom paint jobs, stick decals all over it, and or a farm, I guess. The customization does not end there. You also have a plate that upgrades and unlocks slots for you to place gadgets in as you progress through the game, and you got a whole bunch of them that aids your playstyle even further. Want to be a loot goblin and keep more items? There's something for that. Want to get a double boost from the get-go? Heck yeah, you're covered. Want to be an agent of chaos and use a dark chow and give everyone 2 random items right at the start and let natural selection take its course while you boost out of there? Got you covered. There's something for everyone's playstyle. Gadgets that boost the amount of rings you get, the ability to perform air tricks faster, and more. The game is pretty unassuming when you first play it, but holy crap, was I wrong, and I hope it proves you wrong too, because there are a good amount of layers to its customization. Optimizing builds to beat pretty challenging AI rivals throughout your career at the Grand Prix and beyond. Sometimes if you perform a little too well, the game will give you the choice to pick a harder rival. There is so much to do, and with gadgets and travel rings that bring you into a different crossworld each time, it's the most fun I've had with a game in this genre. Being someone that primarily plays first-person shooters and action games, there is a certain level of challenge that Sonic Racing CrossWorlds brings to the table that is just so enjoyable to get into. It is easy to start off and get a hang of the different mechanics and quirks the game has to offer, and you'll always be coming back for more. Especially when the potential to rival Hatsune Miku as Shadow is there, which would be pretty funny. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is available now, and if you're thinking of picking it up as a fan, this is a must-have to have in your library of games. If you're someone new and just want to try something out, by golly, please do. There is so much value and fun to be had. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking and let's chat there. If you have any questions, leave them below as well and I'll do my best to get to them. If you like what we do, make sure to follow us on all of our socials right here. We publish stories and videos almost every day. If you want to help us out, maybe leave a like, comment, and subscribe to us. It goes a long way in keeping the lights on here. If you want more from us, check this out.